So this video will be about the other contender who might be the potential winner of the 2019 Arnold Classic, namely Brandon Carey, who was placed 5th at the 2018 Mr. Olympia. Now, if Bonac is not that wide to compete against the likes of Roelly Winklaar, then Brandon Carey has all what it takes to upset any of the top contenders with his width, aesthetics, and symmetry. The front double biceps pose shows how wide his lats are and how impressive his lat sweep with his narrow waist. It's true that Roelly achieved great progress with his midsection, but look at the midsection of Brandon. Both hit a great pose, and I think it's a matter of who you prefer more. Personally, I still think that Roelly's arms are more impressive, but would also give this pose to Brandon because he simply looks great. The front lat spread shows how wide they both are. Brandon hits this pose better, cause Roelly's massive arms and forearms overwhelm his lats. I also like the shape of Brandon's chest in this pose, so Brandon would win the front lat spread. The side chest shows Roelly's explosive shoulders and arms. Brandon's pose looks impressive, but there is nothing really special in his pose, especially in the shoulders and the chest areas, to snatch the win against Roelly, who also shows better definition and separation in his thighs and glutes. The back double biceps shows how complete Brandon's back is. Look at his powerful lower back in comparison to Roelly's flat lower back. Both have incredible shoulders and arms, but Brandon's delts are more amazing. His glutes are also more ripped than those of Roelly, but I think he still needs to work more on his hamstrings. But overall, this pose goes to Brandon. Both hit impressive rear lat spread, making use of their width. Their lats in this pose look like wings, but Roelly's back still looks more impressive and shows more details than Brandon does, so this pose would go to Roelly. The side triceps shows highly detailed and ripped muscular groups, especially the shoulders, the chest, and the tight midsection. But when it comes to the triceps, then I think Roelly would snatch the win in this pose. Not taking anything from Brandon though, but Roelly's monster triceps would still win. The abs and thighs show how defined, ripped, and aesthetic their midsection is. Look at the impressive lat sweep. I still consider Roelly's abs more impressive and more aesthetic. Can't just ignore the radical change he achieved in this area. Their arms look great, but I'm not a huge fan of their legs though. Overall, I think that Roelly has the better legs, so he would win this pose. The most muscular shows that both have impressive delts, but Roelly's most muscular has been considered the best for a very valid reason. Look at Roelly's shoulders and arms in comparison to those of Brandon. Roelly's shoulders are rounded and match his massive arms and forearms perfectly, while Brandon's shoulders look rather melted and lack this rounded shape Roelly has in this area. I also don't like how Brandon's biceps look in this pose in comparison to those of Roelly. This is a winning pose for Roelly Winklaar. So the front double biceps goes either to Roelly or Brandon, but I personally like Roelly's pose more because I think his arms look more impressive. Roelly also wins the side chest, the side triceps, the abs and thighs, the lat spread, and the most muscular, while Brandon would win the front lat spread and the back double biceps. So although Brandon is very impressive, but I still think Roelly looks more complete overall, especially in his legs area. Brandon needs to work more on his hamstrings, and he definitely has all the time needed to find a place among the greatest on the Olympia stage very soon. That was all for this video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.